Hi, everybody. It's Cherie with Peep Social Media, and today we're going to talk about Skype. Now, for those of you who already know about Skype and use it, good for you. If you want to connect with me, send me your contact info and we'll connect. But for those of you who haven't ever heard of Skype or you don't know much about it or you've been sort of hesitant to use it, I want to tell you a little bit about it because I think it's one of the most productive tools that I use. And I really would not want to try and do my business without it. So what you do, you can see on the screen here, I'm here at skype.com, Skype, and this is where you want to go in order to download Skype. Now you're going to download this onto your computer. It does not take up a lot of room, so you don't need to worry about that. It's not hard to download. You really don't have to understand anything technical. You just have to follow their directions as you go along. Now, you can read more about this if you want to before you get going. But right now, what I'm going to do is switch my screen, and I'm going to go over and show you my Skype application. So I just want to show you a few things that I think are so cool about it. First of all, you set up your Skype, and you can set it up through Facebook. You can set it up through Microsoft. You can just set it up as a profile. Again, it's not hard to do, and they walk you through everything. So the first thing you're going to want to do once you get set up is you're going to want to get some contact people. Be sure and put a picture of yourself here on your Skype profile. Put a picture when you're online, no matter what platform you're on, always use a picture of yourself. That's really important. And especially in something like this, which is a communication tool, you really want them to be able to see your face. And this is where you go if you're going to manage your program. You can put right here, it says mood. You can put a little quotation if you want that kind of tells people who you are or something about yourself. Mine says there are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. And that's one of my favorite quotes by Albert Einstein. Anyway, enough about that. But what you can do then, let's say I want to call my friend Brandon. So I click on Brandon's contact information, which he has shared with me, and I get to see, first of all, I can tell his status. He's offline, so that means he's not by his computer or he doesn't have his Skype turned on. So I'm not going to try and call him and expect him to answer right now. It also tells me here, it's 4:09. He's located in Baltimore, Maryland. And so it tells me the time zone he's in. You don't have to figure out, oh, is it too late to call? Or should I be calling now? I find that really helpful because sometimes time zones can get a little confusing. And then there's just more information here. His website is here and just a little more information that he has chosen to share. So let's pretend like I decide I'm going to call Brandon. There's a couple of ways I could call him. Now, granted, he is not home. So I'm going to click call, but I know he's not going to answer. So you can see right now, this is just a regular call.
You're trying to reach is currently unavailable.
Now, isn't that cool? There's a message. I could have left him a message, but I didn't have anything particularly to tell him, so I didn't. But also down here at the bottom of your screen, if you can see this, I could actually also send him a text message that he can get when he returns to his computer. Hello, Brandon. Here's that file you wanted. So this is another cool thing you can do with Skype. See the little paper clip right here to the left? If I want to send him something, I click on that, and look, I can send him a photo, I can send a file, I can send him a video message, or I can share a contact. Let's say I want to refer somebody to him. I can send him their information right here. Now, I'm not going to send that because Brandon is not there. But I want to show you something else really, really quickly, too. If I wanted to have a video call with Brandon, instead of clicking on the little telephone for call, I would click video call. And you're going to see in the bottom, there I am. It's kind of dark. It's kind of dark, but yeah, that way you can see each other and talk face to face. And so that's another thing that's really cool. If you can also share your screen with the other person, and you can go and add people up here in the top right. You can add people into your call. So let's say you're talking with a client and you need to speak to the graphic artist or a designer or someone else. You can call that person, reach out to them, and add them into your conversation so that you can all be on the same page. So I really love Skype. I really encourage you to check it out. I'm going to put a little tutorial link in this email so that you can learn more about it. And if you have any questions, always feel free to call me and let me know, because I want to be sure you understand um, what we're doing here and what I'm trying to teach you. And I don't want you to ever be overwhelmed. So always feel free to get in touch, reach out and get in touch with me if you need me. And I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.